New 72 Radio, the voice, views, and visions of the collective.
Welcome to the practice of healing. I'm Sonya Wilder, and this is my broadcast for New 72 Media on YouTube and my podcast on New 72 Radio for Tuesday, April the 12th of 2016. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. We had this beautiful sunny day. For those of you that are living here in Portland, Oregon, you'll realize that, because I don't know what the weather's going to be like on Tuesday, but you realize that I'm pre-recording this. This is actually Friday of last week, but it's so gorgeous, and I'm getting these amazing, almost summery days. It's 84 degrees right now. I love it. I'm a sun goddess. So before we begin, let's get centered with 3 full calming breaths. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Hopefully you felt that you just get calm and clear. Taking 3 long, slow, deep breaths. The reason why I have us do that, and I do that before I teach any of my classes or workshops, is because it turns on the parasympathetic nervous system and endorphins and relaxation and feeling good. We want to stay in that space. That way the crown chakra, the Sahasrara chakra, can open up, and the higher self can come into the body and use your beautiful vehicle from your heart chakra, the Anahata. So, right now, this week, the week that I am recording this podcast in, which for those of you that are tuning in now was last week, this is a new moon week. We're in a new moon time. That's why I'm cluing it into this recording, this broadcast podcast, is because Sun and Moon in Aries, which happened on last Thursday, the 7th, a powerful time. We just came out of our first eclipse season of the year. That was pretty intense. And we just had this Sun and Moon in Aries, new moon. And it was a super moon, which means the moon is close to the Earth's surface, so it amplifies the energy. Anything that you're still holding on to from the past that is not serving your highest need, your highest good, your highest benefit, is ending or has ended. Hooray! If you have attachments to the past, a relationship, a job, a house, a location, feeling, a behavior, an addiction, it's ending or has ended. It has to. And we're coming into this beautiful energy of new life, new beginnings. You got hints this past winter from January until spring equinox on March 19th. You got hints of where you're going to go, what's really coming in, what is more of your soul work, even if it was just one hint. You know, for me, it's international travel, doing more work online, serving the collective consciousness through my sessions online and teaching workshops internationally. South America's coming up. I'm going to be leading a group of people to Machu Picchu, Peru to teach yoga, do ancient Incan shamanic ceremonies, hiking the Andes, going and seeing the Incan ruins, the temples, practicing yoga in the temples, eating fresh chia seeds and maca root, staying with the shamanic healer and his family in their inn in the Sacred Valley in Ollantaytambo, and wonderful treks into Machu Picchu. If you're interested in doing that trip with me and having spiritual guidance and spiritual awakening so that you can bring your higher self into your body more and really feel balanced and amazing, please go to my website, SonyaWilderWellness.com. You'll see that trip on the Workshops Events tab. And contact me if you want to come. I still have some openings. It's not until September 11th through the 24th. And that's through Full Moon Tours with Taylor Wagner. Her information is on my website as well to contact her. So that's coming up for me. And there's more travel that will be coming up to South America. And I'll keep you all posted as to when that happens and where those locations are. So these are the things that are coming up for us. How do we serve the collective consciousness by serving our heart? What are we passionate about? What feels good? What are we doing that makes us blissed? What puts us in a state of bliss? For me, it's teaching yoga, wellness, spirituality, ascension, aromatherapy, nutrition, how to cleanse. So we're going to talk about cleansing today because we're at spring and this is the perfect first time of the year to cleanse. I am a cleanse counselor. Along with being a colon hydrotherapist, I help people clean out their gut. Did you know that there are more nerves in the gut than there are in the brain? Why a lot of people have digestive imbalances. Store a lot of our emotions in the gut. And if you've been eating a standard American diet, you've been watching a lot of television and having toxic substances in your body or toxic processed animal food, your cells, they are clogged. And ascension, and we're all ascending, whether you want to or not. Whether you're aware of it or not, you are. Cleaning the body out, cleaning out the cells, cleaning out your gut, your liver, your gallbladder. It's going to make ascension a lot easier, smoother, and simpler. Spring is a perfect time to have your first cleanse of the year. I highly recommend doing cleanses 4 times a year. Spring equinox, summer solstice, autumnal equinox, and winter solstice. Great times. Cleanses in cities are nutritive, always. You want to make sure that you're really getting your nutrition. Most people don't absorb what they're eating, the nutrition and what they're eating, and most people are eating food stuff, that's what I like to call it, food stuff, that is nutritionally depleted, but filled with a lot of macronutrients. Your fats, your proteins, your carbohydrates. Macronutrients we need very little of. What's most important is that we get our micronutrients, your minerals, your vitamins, and the hormones, like the sunlight coming on me. We make vitamin D, not actually a vitamin, it's a hormone. The liver needs it. The whole body needs it. The whole system needs it. Vitamin D is crucial for health, and most humans are depleted of vitamin D from sunscreen, sunblock, chemicals in your body. You know, I mean, do indigenous people wear sunblock? You need some shade, go find some shade. Sunblock is harmful in that it's keeping you from creating photosynthesis, like what the plants do. I'm not getting vitamin D from the sun. Nobody gets it from the sun. You make it from sun exposure. It comes on the skin. And then it comes into the liver and that converts. It's a hormone. You have to have it. You're going to feel amazing when your body's making vitamin D, but you've got to have peak sunlight hours for that, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Here in the Pacific Northwest, we don't make vitamin D. I was in all of the continuing education that I took on the sunshine vitamin D, what we learned through science, I still question this a little bit, but this is, I actually always go by my experience. My experience with my own body tells me that I started making vitamin D probably about the end of May or the beginning of June here in the Pacific Northwest. My body feels like it's not able to make it probably about the beginning or mid-September. It's short here. We're very far north from the equator. We just don't get enough sun exposure. For those of you that are closer to the equator, you're going to get more months in order to make vitamin D, but you've got to go outside. You've got to expose your skin for a good 30 to 60 minutes between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. You got to close your eyes and put your face in the sun, and it'll clear your eyes. Take off your sunglasses, please. Sunglasses, they're not helping you. They're not. I know. We wear sunglasses. I don't wear sunglasses. I stopped wearing sunglasses a long time ago. My eyes started to clear. Surprise. These are my suggestions. This is my experience. I've got my book learning. I've got all of my certification learning that I'm telling you in my experience of years now in the sun and cleansing. It works. It totally does. So, cleansing. A good base cleanse is 14 days of an all-plant cleanse. Eating animal. Eating dairy, eating yogurt is not a cleanse. I am a 25-year vegan. I don't really like to say that word vegan. It's so, I know it's trendy and popular now in some places, but some people still have an aversion to it. I am a plant-based eater. These bodies, these Homo sapien bodies, they are designed as frugivores. We have a 30 to 32 foot gut, 30 to 32 foot gut. From mouth to rectum, we are 70 to 77%, depending on what scientific, data you're looking at, of salt water. These bodies are a reflection of the Earth's surface. The Earth's surface is mostly saltwater ocean, and the rest is solid matter, and that's what these bodies are as well. So, because of this, it's important that you eat watery, fibrous, vitamin, mineral-rich foods. And these bodies they need the fuel of sucrose, fructose, and glucose. But unfortunately, we've been exposed to extracted sugars for so long, and grains. Bodies are not grain eaters. We can eat the sprouts of grains, like the grain hull itself, and it's so sugary. Starches are so sugary. It's too much for us. So we're designed to take in those glucose, sucrose, or fructose sugars right away, but you need water and fiber to sustain, to prolong the digestive process. It takes 30 to 60 seconds for the body to digest fruit. And by the way, nuts and seeds are the fruits of their trees and bushes. They're in the category of fruit. So almond trees. Almonds are cousins to cherries. So I love these fun facts. It's great being a nutritionist and knowing these things because it's logical and it makes sense. And then when you pair that up with how your body reacts or responds, what your body's desire is, I tell people, this is the great thing about the logic of a plant-based diet and an animal-based diet. Would you go up to the cow in the field, lie down on the grass, start to draw milk from its teat? Question to ask. When you see a fruit tree and the ripe, juicy fruit is hanging off of it, I mean, which would you go to? Would you go and bother with the cow? Or would you go to the fruit and eat the fresh, ripe, ready to eat fruit right off the tree? I think out of everybody I asked that over the years, I think only one person, it was some smarmy guy, who was like, no, I'd go under the cow. I'm like, well, you have a good time with that. You enjoy going under that cow. See if it'll stand there for you. Most people say they're going to eat the fruit off the tree. It's delicious. It's easy. It's right there. It's bioavailable for you. When you're cleansing, you want to have a basis of 14 days. Juices, smoothies, raw coconut oil. You're going to want to take herbs to clean out the gut, clean out the liver, clean out the gallbladder. For those of you that are having rib pain or headaches, that means you've got bile stones in your liver and gallbladder. You can flush those out. So what always astounds people is when I share with them that in my cleansing journey in the beginning, way back in 2010, 2011, I went on a 1-year liquid diet. And I had guidance, strong guidance. I was diagnosed with almost 2,000 bile stones in my liver and gallbladder. I was being told, oh, it's possible for you to have gallbladder surgery to have your gallbladder removed. Why? I need my gallbladder. I sought alternative, of course, because that's what I do. That's my job as a good indigo soul. To go, you're not going to surgically remove an organ that I need. Hippocrates said, food is thy medicine. Logic. So I sought alternative, and I found it. And I cleaned out 2,000 bile stones, almost 2,000 bile stones, out of my liver and gallbladder, doing a liquid plant fast, juices and smoothies every single day, raw coconut oil. I also had raw tahini, raw sesame seed paste for some of it's calcium and protein in the healthy fat. I'll just drizzle that over the top of my smoothies. Just drink it down. It's delicious. It's really delicious. I had no sugar for 3 years. 2 years after my liquid cleanse for a year, and my bile stones were coming up through castor oil packs over the liver, the gallbladder, and the colon, the gut, and liver gallbladder flushes, colon hydrotherapy, hot yoga, sweating in a sauna, making sure I was active, lots of herbs to break down the bile stones, what they're called bile occlusions, coffee colonics. They stimulate the sphincter of Oddi that connects the valve that opens up the liver, and all of the other valves that connect all of your organs that help you to release all these toxins you don't need. I cleared out my bile stones. I healed my body. I was on a liquid cleanse again for 2 years after my 1-year cleanse, and I added raw seed and nut crackers to that. It's amazing. And it worked. It helped so much. It healed me. It just did. Healed me. And, I went to school in that process and became a colon hydrotherapist and a cleanse counselor and a nutritionist in raw and living plant food. This past March 19th marked my 9th year as a raw and living foodie. I went on a cleanse 9 years ago, March 19th. It was a box cleanse from a health food store. And by day 12, on nothing but juices and smoothies, I was so healthy and so clean. I went, why would I go back to eating soy, wheat, and corn? Why would I go back to eating all of that rice and grain? It didn't make me feel good. My higher self came in and said, don't. This is your path. And I said, yeah, but my nature path is going to get upset with me. Well, are you doing this for your nature path, or are you doing this for you? Exactly. I stayed on the path. I stayed on the path of cleansing my body. People said to me, it's going to be dangerous for you not to eat protein. Enough protein, you get your protein. You're going to get by the end of the day eating fruits and vegetables and seeds and nuts and algae, blue-green algae, green algae. You're going to get your protein. The body needs so much less protein than what we think we do. So, this is cleanse season. If you are interested in having me guide you on a cleanse, please contact me, SonyaWilderWellness.com. Go to my sessions tab. I'm offering a spring special. 4 sessions. You can mix and match. You can do a yoga private, a healing session, a mentor healing session, a nutrition cleanse session. You can do the 4 package for only $400. That's $100 a session. They're normally $150. Take advantage of it, please. I'm only running this special until May 1st of this year. So this is a great time to cleanse. Again, why? Ascension is easier when your body is clean, your mind is clear and healthy, and your soul starts to vibrate. You get your answers, you get direction from your higher self. My job to guide you in this area, and it's my honor to do that. So I want to thank my fabulous producer and webmaster, Kelly Lair Extraordinaire. She is the creator of New 72 Media. Thank you, Kelly. I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for Kelly. None of us would. And I want to thank everybody in my world who is always so supportive. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you who are seeking guidance. It's my honor to guide you in any way that I can that's going to serve your highest needs. So, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the changes. Enjoy the newness coming in. Take care of yourselves. Clean out your bodies. Please open up your heart chakra. Please live from your heart chakra and totally love all parts of you without judgment. Blessings and love.